In today's video, we are holiday baking. I have been very busy for the last 12 days. I have made the 12 days of Christmas cookies. If you follow me over on Instagram or Facebook, you've been seeing these released one by one each day. And I got to thinking about how I wanted to do this year's holiday baking over here on YouTube. Well, I just did a ton of work making all those cookies, and I'm like, what better way than to put them all in one place, and all the recipes will be down below in the description box, so that way you know exactly where to find them. You're not searching through my Instagram, my Facebook, individually day by day trying to find those recipes. So we're gonna just hop right into this. So first up for day one is my moon pie cookie. I'm gonna let you watch it and then I'm gonna hop in here. I have a couple of things I wanna tell you about it. I get so tired of the typical chocolate and peanut butter cookies for Christmas, so we're going to try this one. This is a no-bake 3-ingredient moon pie cookie with rich crackers, marshmallows, and chocolate. It's super easy to make. You're just gonna melt your marshmallow on top of your Ritz cracker in the microwave and then just dip it in the chocolate. I feel like this is so tasty and super easy for kids to do. Definitely mixes up your Christmas cookies and gives you a different variety. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. The full recipe is down below. Definitely tastes like a moon pie. That cookie is such a great alternative, like I said in the video, where you don't always want everything to be chocolate and peanut butter. Why am I holding this in my hand? We all know that we get a lot of chocolate and peanut butter combinations here at the holiday season. So that's a really fun one. A couple different ways you could spin that. You can do the marshmallow cream fluff in the middle, but I do have to say that the actual big marshmallow makes it a little thicker, a little fluffier, and I just like the texture a lot better. Oh, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up button because that really helps my channel out. All right, we're moving on to number 2, which is my absolute favorite Christmas cookie. Today is day 2 of our 12 days of Christmas cookies, and this is my absolute favorite Christmas cookie. This is a raspberry thumbprint cookie. One, they're super easy to make, and you can mix them up. You can definitely do any kind of jam that you want, but I will let you know, I feel like the raspberry is so tasty. But here's the little trick. You don't actually use your thumbprint. You use your pinky to get that perfect size, or you can use the back of a teaspoon. Either way, they will turn out perfect every single time. And then you're just gonna make a little glaze and drizzle it over the top to give it that perfect sweetness. The full recipe is down below. Nothing tops that cookie for me. The taste of the almond with the raspberry and the little glaze on top. Oh, it is so good. I get a lot of people who ask me, where did I get the little thing that I'm doing the glaze with? That is an old Pampered Chef tool. So I don't even know if they have those anymore. I got that years and years ago and I still use it to this day because I love it. Now, a lot of people suggested putting lemon in the middle, and I think lemon would be really good, but that makes me think more of like springtime. Makes me think that would be great to, flip that, make that cookie into like an Easter type cookie. But for Christmas, I love raspberry. For day 3 of our 12 days of Christmas cookies, we're making polar bear cookies. These are so adorable and so easy to make. I'm using the pre-made sugar cookie dough and just rolling them and then putting them back in the refrigerator for 20 minutes because that helps them hold their shape. When they come out, I like to use the pre-made frosting and just do the little nose and the little ears and then add the sprinkles because our polar bear needs some sparkle. And then you can play around. I used little chocolate chips for the eyes and the nose and little sprinkles for the ears and the mouth. Then I decided to play around a little bit and made some a little bit different sized. I made a mama and a daddy and a baby, and just they're so fun and so cute. Were those polar bears so adorable? I had been seeing all over Facebook and Instagram teddy bear cookies. And I'm like, okay, teddy bear cookies are really cute, but it kind of doesn't really make me think about Christmas, but polar bears do. I wanted to add in that wintry effect. And when you put that little, glittery little sugar on there, it just gives it that little extra sparkle that I feel like comes from the polar bear. So those are really cute, definitely kid approved. We're gonna move into number 4. You have seen this one, but it is pretty much always my most viral cookie, and I think it's because it's so easy, but so tasty. Day 4 of our 12 days of Christmas cookies is my 2-ingredient chocolate mint cookie. You melt Andes candies, drop in a Ritz cracker, and this is an amazing no-bake holiday cookie. You'll wanna make this every year. Day 5 of our 12 days of Christmas cookies is so adorable and so easy. It's Ritz crackers and the Reese's Thins. You're going to place them on top and put them in the oven just until they're melty. And then when they come out, you place another Ritz cracker on top. We'll pop them in the refrigerator for about 10-15 minutes. And in the meantime, we'll melt our chocolate. Then we'll dip them in, and the best part is we're gonna make them into reindeer with pretzels, little eyeballs, and the little cinnamon balls. These are so cute and tasty. Full recipes below. Okay, you guys saw these in the gift video. One, these are fantastic. Don't have to make them into reindeer. You can leave them plain. You can sprinkle crushed little candy canes on top. I mean, there's a lot of different options that you could do. One of the things, now this is personal preference, that I did that I think I would change is, you know how I put the little cinnamon ball as his nose? That's throwing the flavor off for me. We got the chocolate, we got the peanut butter, and then of course the pretzel goes great with that, and the candy eyes you can't even taste. But then I would get this cinnamon ball, and I'm like, I don't really like the flavor of this. I would use one of the little red mini M&M baking chips, these ones. I now know that I would change that recipe, and I'm sad that that's out there, but hopefully if you watch that video, you're watching this video, but you can't see, but the little red ones would be way more taste appropriate together, unless you like that cinnamon. But for me, it just felt a little off when I bit into it. So keep that in mind if you decide to make that cookie. Day 6 of our 12 days of Christmas cookies is for my chocolate lovers. Begin by using a dark chocolate fudge cake mix. Then we're going to add oil and eggs. Full recipe is down below. Then we're going to add some semi-sweet chocolate chips. Mix that together. We're just going to pop that onto our pan and bake them in the oven. One of the things I love about this recipe, it's so versatile. I like to make them into crinkle cookies where I roll them in the powdered sugar and switch it to peanut butter chips. There's lots of options, perfect for all your holiday baking. Like I said, that cookie is so versatile. One, you can use a million different kind of cake mixes and chip combination. A couple years ago, I think it was like maybe in 2023, I showed one of my favorite cookies where we did the strawberry with the white chocolate chips. Love that one. And it's basically just a spin off of that. And you can leave it plain. You can make it a crinkle cookie. All the directions are down below, but it's just so simple. So get your flavor combination that you really love. If you're a chocolate lover, then that cake mix is one of my favorite for just really bringing out that rich chocolate flavor. Now let's check out today's sponsor. We are so grateful to have him here today. You guys know that one of my favorite things to do is always bring you the best deals of things that I love, that I actually own and use. And right now, Foreo is having amazing holiday sales. So you guys see me talk about my FAQ 202 LED face mask for quite a long time. I have been using it religiously, and I feel like it has made such a difference in my skin. I get a lot of questions, a lot of comments asking me what's my skincare, what's my routine, and this is always on my list. So one of the things I love about the FAQ 202 is it does a lot of different things. It has 8 different wavelengths. Now my favorite is the NIR. And so for me, I'm trying to target my fine lines, my wrinkles, anything to make me not look like I'm aging. So it also helps even out my skin tone, but the best thing about it is I can focus on my skin while focusing on other things and not even thinking about this. So this silicone is so lightweight, it's easy to use, it's wireless, so I pop it on. I can sit here, I'm working on my laptop here. One of my favorite places by the fire, just be cozy. Pop this on and let it do its magic. It's so convenient because it'll just mold to anyone's face. And then the little strap never gets caught in my hair. I feel like it's just so lightweight, I forget that I'm even wearing it. So if I don't want to just, lay around and relax and have a spa day, I can get up and do things. I love that about it. I can put the dishes away. I can go clean the bedrooms, anything like that. I am not trapped, but at the same time, I am still achieving the goals that I want for my skin. So right now, Foreo is having an amazing holiday deal. And if you use my code Abode35, you can get an additional 35% off almost all Foreo products, even the ones on sale. So that can get you up to 50% off. So now is the time to start thinking about the new year. What are your goals? What do you want to achieve with your skin, your fine lines, your wrinkles? If you start thinking about it now and take advantage of the sales, you're already one step ahead for the new year. I'm gonna leave a link down in the description box, so head over there and don't forget to use my code Abode35. And a big thank you to Foreo for sponsoring today's video. Day 7 of our 12 days of Christmas cookies. Oh, this one is so addictive. This is my gingerbread cookies, and I have to tell you, this is my number 2 favorite Christmas cookie. With the molasses and the brown sugar, oh, it just tastes so great. Now, some people do dip these halfway in chocolate, some people don't. I have to say, I kind of prefer not dipping them in chocolate because I want to taste the gingerbread of it. I love to roll mine in sugar, and then when they come out, they're just so crispy but yet soft and chewy. That yummy little ginger snap, oh, is so good. I don't know if it's called a ginger snap because it's more of like a ginger chew, because I like mine to be just kind of soft and chewy, and that one is perfect. Now, my mother-in-law makes this amazing one like that, and she does dip it like halfway in the chocolate, and it's just perfection. And I really like that combination, and you can decorate those so cute. I feel like there's a lot of different options, and they just scream Christmas time. So if you do not have that on your Christmas platter, definitely plan on adding that one in. Next, we're gonna move into the little spin that I have on my snickerdoodle. I feel like this little add-in makes it just different, but unique, but like 100 times more tasty. Day 8 of our 12 days of Christmas cookies is a little bit different. We're gonna put a spin on the traditional snickerdoodle, and this is my apple butter snickerdoodle. This is one of my top favorite cookies ever. I just love the combination of the spices with the cinnamon and the apple butter. They come together really nice. I like to chill them for a couple hours so they hold their shape, and then we're gonna roll them in cinnamon and sugar, pop them in the oven. They always come out just a little crispy on the edges, but soft and chewy in the middle. Definitely a crowd pleaser every single time. Number 9 is Jason's favorite. This comes from his family. His grandma always made this, and I've ended up adapting her recipe just a smidge because it's really hard to mess with perfection. I add in, as you're about to see, these little Butterfinger bits. And a lot of people who when I posted this over on Instagram, commented and said, oh, I've never made it with the Rice Krispies either. So definitely check out this recipe, give it a try. One thing I've been noticing, I actually almost might modify my recipe. The last 2 times that I have made these, I have ran out of crunchy peanut butter and had to kind of fill in the rest with creamy. There's something about it that's really good. It's making it super creamy. Can you guys hear Evie barking? She, of course, knows, oh, Mom's filming, let me bark. There's a lot going on out front today, and so she just thinks she needs to bark at everybody. Anyway, check out this one, Jason's favorite. Day 9 of our 12 days of Christmas cookies is Jason's family's Buckeyes. Some people call them peanut butter balls. I personally put it in a special little treat. The thing that makes these magic is little Butterfinger bits. Takes it to a whole new level. I highly recommend it. Don't worry, the full recipe is written down below for you. Once you get them all put together, you just press them into little balls, and then I dip mine in the chocolate almond bark. One of the best things about these, they're so tasty, creamy, and delicious, and they make excellent gifts for giving to your friends, families, neighbors, coworkers. They are perfect little treats to just put in your cute little Christmas tin, and you are ready to go. Day 10 of our 12 days of Christmas cookies is for my fellow lazy bakers. This one is so easy but yet so delicious, and it looks so festive. You just use a yellow cake mix, melted butter, 2 eggs, and then pop in some chocolate chips and some festive M&Ms. And then I like to put M&Ms all over the top also. It just makes it really stand out, bright, super cute, because then when you cut these into bars, they are just a perfect little Christmas cookie. Oh, these are so good. You can't mess up that recipe. It is so simple. I always tease because those are my lazy man cookies, and that is the perfect thing if you want to bring something to look like you put in effort, but you just slap that together and throw it in the oven. And of course it looks so festive, with the little mini M&Ms, like those are the same ones that I showed you earlier. So if you're in a crunch and you want to take something, pop that in the oven, 20 minutes, you're done, you're good to go. Today is day 11 of our 12 days of Christmas cookies, and this is my very special crockpot candy. This is not your average little peanut cluster. The combination of the butterscotch with the Heath toffee pieces, the white almond bark, the dark chocolate, this comes together so delicious. I love the dry roasted peanuts. You're gonna cook it on low for an hour, and then you're gonna stir it, and then we're gonna cook it another hour. And I think the best part about making it in the crock pot is you can be doing other things, making other little holiday goodies while this one is baking. Well, technically not baking, but you know what I mean, melting. It really makes a ton of little candies, and these are perfect for giving to your friends and family. It's a unique holiday treat. This is one of my most complimented recipes because, like I said, it's not your average peanut cluster. That combination of that dark chocolate with the butterscotch and the Heath chips, it is really good. Now, someone asked me, doesn't the dark chocolate overpower the rest? Oh, no way, no way. And if you look, they're almost kind of lighter than a lot of the, typical peanut clusters that people make. And it's because you put in that vanilla, almond bark, the white one. And a lot of people have asked, why are you using almond bark all the time instead of real chocolate? Well, I kind of got off on doing that from Jason's grandma, and I will say it sets up better for me. It holds better. I think it looks smoother and creamier, and it just feels like it makes my little treats last longer. We made it! Day 12 of our 12 days of Christmas cookies. This one is so cute, and we know we had to make it super simple for the last day because I'm kind of tired of making cookies. So we're going to take the prepackaged sugar cookies and we're going to slice it into 16 slices. We're going to roll it in a variety of sprinkles. Then I take a cup and I just flatten them down a little bit. And this is where it's so cute. Take the little pre-made Christmas tree sugar cookies and place those on top. We're going to pop them in the oven. When they come out, they just look so festive. It looks like you put a lot of effort in, but they were so easy. Now that 12th cookie, can it get any easier than that? I was having so much fun. I didn't even get to end up showing anybody. I ended up doing a whole array of different types of sprinkles, giving them all different kinds of looks. Maybe I'll end up putting it over on Facebook or Instagram. Well, when I say Facebook or Instagram, I say Facebook and Instagram because one always goes to the other. It's like cross posts. So make sure you're following along over there. You guys know I share a lot of stuff and a lot of behind the scenes, and Jason's over there. Speaking of Jason, here in just a little bit, I think at 4 o'clock Central Standard Time, over on his channel on Living with Dementia. Really? Over on his channel on Living with Dementia, we have a new, very exciting, fun video over there. So definitely go check that out. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We will see you next week. Oh, be sure to check out the community tab on my page. I left a box over there asking you guys for any type of questions for a Q&A that we plan to do. Next week, we're gonna have a really great time doing some little chitty chat and a little life update. We'll see you later, bye-bye.